Oh my God.
A shoulder wound. 45 caliber. Need to staunch the bleeding.
All right, I got you, Lieutenant. All right, just hang tight. We got you. Ah! Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Put your red pressure right
Oh God.
here. Right there. Put it right there. Pressure the whole body.
Oh God.
Do not let up.
Okay, I can
all
do
right?
that. I can do that. I can do that.
It's okay.
In Criminal Minds, Evolution, Season 2, Episode 7, titled Piranha, the show takes a disturbing turn, introducing a new character and exploring a deeply unsettling case. The episode deviates from the ongoing main plot to present a self-contained case of the week featuring Roger, Aaron Yu, who, due to his infertility, psychologically abuses his wife, Emma, Amy Gumenick. Roger's delusion leads him to murder 4 innocent men, mistakenly believing they sexually assaulted Emma. The grim twist reveals Emma and their baby died during childbirth, with their decayed bodies used to create Roger's delusion. The episode also introduces Dr. Jill Gideon, Felicity Huffman, the ex-wife of BAU founder Jason Gideon, who brings a complex history with the BAU. Her character adds depth to the series' mythology, highlighting unspoken trauma and historical erasure of women in pivotal roles. This dark and intense episode showcases the show's ability to intertwine personal character arcs with chilling crime narratives, maintaining its grip on longtime fans while potentially polarizing critics. Criminal Minds, Evolution Season 2, Episode 7 Review. The series' darkest episode soft launches a new character. Serial killers are scary, which is why stories about them, both fictional and true, remain intriguing. This premise sustained Criminal Minds, Evolution and its beloved predecessor, the original Criminal Minds, for 17 seasons over nearly 20 years. With Piranha, Evolution takes a detour from its larger story to introduce a new character with an unrelated case of the week. It's a deeply disturbing episode, which is both exactly what fans want and what critics hate most about it. There are 3 episodes left in Season 2 of Evolution, which earned a Season 3 renewal just before the premiere. These final episodes will likely focus almost entirely on the 2 ongoing serial mysteries, the Gold Star Killers and Season 1's Big Bad, Elias Voigt, Zach Gilford. This episode, in particular, spends most of its time with Emma Song, Amy Gumenick, and her husband Roger, Aaron Yu. Roger suffers from infertility, and his shame about this manifests through domineering his wife through psychological abuse. Yet, that's not how the thread is presented through most of the episode. Desperate Housewives star Felicity Huffman joins Evolution as a new character with a familiar name, Dr. Jill Gideon. She is the ex-wife of Jason Gideon, one of the founders of the Behavioral Analysis Unit, BAU, first played by Mandy Patinkin until early in Season 3. It's an interesting choice, since Jill has always existed by implication since Season 1. She was mentioned when Jason, now played by James Lensk, called his son, Stephen, back in Season 10, but she is only seen in person now. Her arrival is an interesting choice, especially considering the nature of this episode and why Patinkin regrets playing the character in the first place. Piranha delivers a truly disturbing case of the week. Before audiences found out that Roger broke with reality, his mission as a serial killer takes a very different tenor. The episode opens with a man named Craig Park, Daniel Jew, who's trapped in a glass cage with a chain-link fence on top. Audiences watch as Roger slowly dissolves Craig in acid while seemingly questioning him about a group sexual assault against a woman named Emma. These scenes of serial murder are interposed with those of Roger caring for a baby, presumably fathered by one of Emma's attackers. He does all the work for the child because Emma can't love him. Jennifer Jarrow, A.J. Cook, and Luke Alves, Adam Rodriguez, work the profile from the same narrative as viewers have seen. Yet, JJ knows something isn't right because she doesn't believe a woman would falsely identify 4 men with no history of sexual assaults as her attackers. They eventually figure out that Roger is infertile, and his wife became pregnant via donors. Specifically, the 4 missing innocent men. When the police close in, viewers realize that Emma and the baby actually died during a home birth. In case the truth didn't sink in, the episode shows a montage of previous scenes, only this time revealing Emma and the baby to be in an advanced state of decay. The montage, while excessively dark, is a victory lap for Piranha's writers, director, and actors. Everyone on board did an excellent job of foreshadowing the twist ending. Craig, for example, is clearly lying while in Roger's acid bath, telling his torturer what he thinks he wants to hear. The state of Emma's corpse explains why Jeremy Moy, Mark Labella, vomits when he first sees her. When in Roger's delusion, Emma's reaction makes it seem like Moy recognizes the woman he assaulted. Also, Gumerick plays the living Emma like a corpse, especially in the way she holds her hands and moves, or doesn't. It's all cleverly structured, darkly disturbing, and one of those Criminal Minds victories where no one actually won. Dr. Jill Gideon was broken by her past with the BAU. Huffman's debut as Dr. Jill Gideon plays like the return of a long-lost character from the series. Viewers who've only seen Evolution or even the past 5 or 6 seasons of Criminal Minds might certainly think so. The Gold Star Killers originated from a children's home called Steward's House. It was, essentially, an experiment in turning traumatized kids into serial killers. Message in a Bottle, Evolution Season 2, Episode 6, revealed the early BAU was actually the source of this twisted idea. It was a paper David Rossi, Joe Mantegna, and Gideon worked on but never published. As a biological psychologist, Jill was also involved in its production. Most of Jill's scenes take place at her home, in which she refuses to return to the BAU to offer insight on the case. Prentice brings Tyler Green, Ryan James Hatanaka, because he, allegedly, bears a subtle resemblance to her son. Again, the episode sells it as if she was a Season 1 recurring character who just vanished from Criminal Minds, like A.J. Cook or Paget Brewster had later in the original show's run. Newer fans might be intrigued by the mystery surrounding her, but longtime fans could be annoyed by her late arrival. Some would even say her inclusion is forced. Despite shouting out the names of other characters who've left the series, Jill's introduction is more than just a shoehorned guest appearance, as her mere presence alters the series' mythology and that of the BAU. The fact that Jill is so integral to the early days of the BAU feels a bit like commentary on how, in history, women are sometimes erased. Adding this unspoken trauma from working on those cases, the same reason Jason eventually gives for leaving, explains why she preferred it that way. Yet, the additional revelation that she and Rossi also had a past romantic relationship further complicates matters, and not in a positive way. In combination with the darkness of Piranha's Case of the Week, the reasons Patinkin quit the show feels incredibly relevant.